How are you, Shalito? Hey, Thor, how are you? So we have 7 minutes until it starts. Yes, happy Easter, guys, back in the United States. It's kind of coming to a close here since I'm in Korea. Right now in Korea, it is 10:54 at night, so 22:54. If there was no DC, I'd be in bed already. Yep, no problems, Thor. Might as well. I kind of want to watch this match anyway because there's a lot of talk about these two. I voted for 13-14 to be honest with you. And I'm actually cheering for them, but that's personal reasons. But we'll see. I mean, 13-14 I feel has more castles when it comes to strength wise that can set rallies. BK1's strong, so we'll see. It'll be interesting. And personally, I've actually never fought 13-14. Like 538 has never matched with 13-14 in KVK. I think we met with before transfer before. Hey Dave, how are you? Hello Hudson. You're welcome. Hello Joel. But what do you guys think? Put who do you think is gonna win? BK1 or TVB? It starts here in let me see here. 3 minutes it should start. You guys think TVB? Who in here thinks BK1? Look at that, neighbors. Kingdom 539 and 538. Ooh, Thor. BK1? We'll see. Oh, how we lost to okay. So I haven't said anything about this. I'm not gonna discourage COK's method, but okay. So for our 538 versus 1049, 1049 is strong. Like I will give them credit all the way. Their infantry is strong. They can solo most castles, but Diablo entered into um Diablo entered into DC this last time. And if you guys didn't know, Diablo is our strongest castle in 538. When he entered into DC, he had no heroes that he could use. He restarted his game and tried to find them. He had to actually leave DC to get his heroes. And when he tried to enter back into DC, he was not able to actually get his hero, like get back into DC. So he played the second match against 1049 or 10, whatever the hell they're, let's see, what are they? 1049 without Diablo, which kind of hurt. And I don't know anybody that's played against us. Diablo's a one-man wrecking team when he wants to be. And personally, I haven't actually live streamed, I think, since DC 2 years ago. So this is a little different. Who's stronger, Diablo or Vada? Definitely Diablo. Aw, Nika. So we should be able to get in now. Okay, so TVB versus BK1. See how it goes. So over here we have BK1 in the blue. This castle right here, Mr. Knopp, I'm surprised. Before transfer, his name was Mr. 123, so we guessed who it was, but this castle is actually almost brand new. He's already up to 1.2 G, only 529 million kills because he, again, is a new castle, so we'll see. I mean, this castle was probably built, like, it's less than, I would say, 5 months old. Let's see, who else do we have? This is one of their old castles. 32G. Looks like most of BK1 showed up. Okay, here's 1314. Let's see. Where is he at? We gotta look for him. Where's Osmond? There's Knight, one of Osmond's buddies. I believe he was old AAA back in their kingdom. Has 3G power. Coon Prince. He showed up last transfer. Is this one of them? I'm looking for their top 2 infantry players. That's one of their top players. 1314 actually won DC today, won KVK today versus 200, so we'll see how that goes. Here's Osmond, 6G. So let's see what their strategies are to see who takes what first. Big thing is, let's see if all these castles unshield. There's Bander. $200 is gonna buy points. Yeah, you can't buy points in DC. Well, I mean, let's just say reliable source told me today 1314 did bot cannon one of TVB's upper castles, and they posted it on TikTok. So we'll see how that turns out to help him at all today. Okay, we're starting right now. So it looks like TVB is starting with the supply points right away, while BK1 is starting with the crystal mine. And they're going for the training grounds also. See if we can get some battle reports. So Mr. Knob is trying the T14 against Andy. Again, using the T14 infantry. Here we go. So basically it's just a battle right now for supply points. This is interesting. So he actually kicked him out with full infantry. Okay, so both of them are starting to rally the 3 main buildings while they're still fighting with supply points. $6.5 million rally. 6.3. Still a good amount of defending troops. Oh, it's almost gone. Yeah, sorry, my stream I guess disconnected. But it looks like TVB actually has some of the supply points controlled, while BK1 is about to get their first supply point, unless TVB has, they have a rally set to the training grounds. Okay, so here's a few reports while we're waiting for it. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so they're soloing a couple players already. TVB is. TVB also is resetting. And they're starting to use their infantry on castles. And if you guys didn't know, every 300k troops, so like he might have wounded 1.2 mil, almost 1.3 million T14. It might have only wounded these low-level troops, but the DC is actually calculating by, it doesn't matter what level your troop, if it wounds, it's going to get points. So TVB is taking more points from this attack than BK1 would be defending it. I don't know if everybody knew that yet, but that's how they're calculating it now. Alright, it looks like BK1 was able to reset, and now Crystal Mine is going to be turned in 20 seconds, possibly. So, this is how it's looking so far. Let's see here. Defeat. Slam only has a few troops in there, so we'll see. Oh, they had a rally that lost too. So, BK1 did take the Crystal Mine. And they have one supply point. Let's look at these battle reports again. BK1 trying to take back, let's see, what was it? Trying to take back the training grounds, it looks like. Crystal Mine has a rally set on it. Let's see who has it. Okay, it's their infantry castle. Can't see what they're sending though. Other than that, point-wise, we're looking pretty good. It's 437 to 382. And also you gotta remember that TVB has 2 supply points while BK1 has their 1. I'm surprised they're only sending... Okay, there's double the training grounds now. Looks like BK1 was able to hold the Crystal Mine. Yep, Slam's holding it. Let's look here. So they're defending with... a lot of infantry, looks like. And TVB is attacking with infantry, siege. Siege aren't looking like they're doing much. TVB was able to reset the other armory. They're trying to take back training grounds. Tower Blessings are both being controlled right now by TVB also. So they might be turning on and off their Tower Blessing effect for their attack and defense. While we're at it, still TVB has now 3 of the supply points that are completely done. So they have a double now to the crystal mine, and they have 1 to the supply point. Training grounds and armory is what BK1 is focusing on. Points right now for both teams, we'll look at comparison for you. It's 584 to 499, so it's a close match still. It can go either way. Nika, do you really vote for 200? Yeah, TVB points right now, it's on my screen. It's 571 to 511. And there we go. TVB was able to reset the crystal mine. Okay, so it only took 1 this time. But here, first we'll look at this castle attack. So they're still getting points off these castle attacks, and I haven't seen BK1 yet hit castles. Okay, and looks like there's your report. Looks like they switched maybe to... Oh, nope, they're still in infantry. But still high archer attack also. Here, we'll look to see. They still use the same thing. Here's archers for you. Those T14 archers were doing it. Also your T13. BK1 was able to kick off TVB also. They still haven't BK1 still hasn't reset any of the supply points, so TVB is getting those supply point points per minute or whatever it is. We can actually look at that. Where is it at? I don't remember where it's at, but there was a way when I was playing you could actually see how many points they got per minute at each one. So it's like 3 a minute, but it would show how much. So at 655 to 584. So TVB has a double rally on the armory right now. It's going to be in 48 seconds. And BK1 has one on the crystal mine. BK1's trying really hard. It looks like for these main buildings, they're neglecting these supply points right now, which could cost them in the end because those are what are giving TVB points. Because you don't see any of the BK1 holding down any of the supply points. Yeah, I'll show the points more often for you. So going back to comparison, we're at 672 to 586. And it's interesting that defense victory rate, BK1's actually has a higher defense victory rate. Because, again, BK1 hasn't actually attacked any of the TVB castles. But look at the annihilation number versus kill-loss ratio. So the training grounds, looks like they were able to take it. Oh. We'll look at a few reports real quick. So it looks like BK1 was able to take the armory from TVB, but then looks like TVB was able to take it right back. And then BK1 also took the crystal mine from TVB. And TVB also was able to attack. So right now it looks like TVB's holding 2 of the 3 main buildings, waiting for the ticker to count down. And they actually have control of supply points, while BK1 has control of 2 dragon towers. And right now we're looking at 791 to 676. So right now, actually, BK1 has defended more, but right now with them controlling the supply points, and if BK1's not going to attack castles, they're going to lose out on points. So you have BK1 rallying a supply point at training ground, while TVB's rallying the armory, crystal mine, and training grounds. So it looks like this training ground one will be a counter rally. So they have a full 6 million rally waiting for BK1 to hit, most likely. And looking at where TVB is situated, they actually have people at almost every building. There you go. BK1 finally reset one of the supply points that they were holding. So that should lessen their points income. So it's 835 to 703. Report-wise, it's still using just T14 infantry. And the infantry basic attack for TVB is higher right now. That's how the stats match up right now for these two. TVB is still attacking castles. He's not doing as well now. Looks like they might have stopped healing lower level troops. Because the only way to really counter these infantry attacks is not having your T5 through 1. Helps a lot, not having any of those. Looks like TVB will need to start setting on a crystal mine here soon. 85 seconds till BK1 takes that. Armory, BK1 will hit in 24 seconds. And BK1 took two of the 3 major buildings. But TVB is still holding 2 of the supply points. So 887 to 734. Looks like BK1 strengthening the crystal mine. And they're slow marching the armory. So we'll see how that works. Looks like they might not have taken it, so we'll check reports real quick. So they were not able to take the armory back. TVB was able to kick them there, and they lost the crystal. That's not a full rally, so, I mean, maybe with a full rally that would have kicked him. Oh, wait. BK1 did reset armory, so let's see. Okay, so they both were reset. There we go. TVB resetting. And then where did BK1? So BK1 did have a second rally follow-up with Latino. And it looks like BK1 was able to reset the other supply point far to the left. So it looks like TVB only has one supply point. Currently, the score is 997 to 828. TVB has been attacking castles also, so that might be where they're getting that extra points from. Right now, the points for TVB. Let's see here. So TVB is at 1,007 points, and BK1's at 831. Now looking, most of the map has been red most of the game, but a lot of these, like Tower Blessings, have been controlled by TVB the whole time. If that helps them at all, I don't know how they use them. One supply point so far has been taken, and seems like they're just throwing troops now. So it's 1,025 to 831. TVB is rallying the armory and the training grounds, while BK1 is rallying a supply point and crystal mine. BK1 keeps attacking that crystal mine up north, but this supply point up north, but this supply point right here has stayed in TVB's control the whole time. And it's just one guy just sitting with our full archers in there. There we go. So BK1 is doing a lot more action than TVB. TVB has been making just controlled movements with rallies. So it looks like they're soloing Crystal Mine. Let's just look real quick. They're filling it up, most likely. That's what I should say. So they're holding with infantry only, it looks like. So it's all infantry except Kuhn is using cavalry. So we're at 1,132 points to 878. Some reports we're looking at. So TVB was able to kick BK1. Looks like BK1 didn't actually have it full even with Latino. BK1 trying to hit. Lost. BK1 lost there. The Crystal Mine twice, and then looks like the BK1's trying to kick him, but it's not working out too well. Okay, looking right now, we're 69 seconds for Crystal Mine. Oh, they finally flipped that. Nope. They still have now 3 supply points, sorry. And BK1 still has, looks like 1 supply point that they're trying to hold. This is where I said that TVB has more castles, I feel, when it comes to like a factor of being able to do more. Versus BK1 has strong castles, but I don't think as many. But like in here you can see like there's 6.3 million, 6.4 million, 6.2, 6.5. So we're at 1,169 points by TVB to 890 by BK1. Let me check for you, Brian. Currently, it don't look like very many, honestly. And you have a TVB just, chilling out here, waiting for him to unshield. Looks, that reminds me of fucking Diablo, sitting out, waiting for him. But other than that, you have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about, I'd say 8, it looks like, in their hive, unshielded. TVB, I'm guessing, has a lot more. Yeah. TVB has a lot more people that they're working with because they have stronger castles. So TVB has a rally on the double rally on Crystal Mine. And Training Grounds, BQ1 has nothing right now. And looks like for supply points, they have still just 3 of them. They're able to reset one of them. So it's 1,261 to 956. Sorry guys, it was disconnected again. Oh great. I see what Brian misses. I see you, GOW. But right now we're at point wise 1,390 for TVB to BK1's 1,014. Okay, 1,405. TVB slowly looks like they're pulling away with this. Now it's a 400 point gap. But looking at it wise, I don't see... BK1 hasn't really been able to hold anything, while TVB has been at least constantly holding at least 1 supply point. Most times they've been holding 3. I mean, we can check some battle reports again. It looks like BK1's been starting to do more solos. And Salam just failed the super rally against TVB. BK1 was able to kick off them on the armory, I believe. So we're at 1,470 to 1,049. I'm sorry for anybody that voted for BK1. It's a lot of dragon coins probably lost. Brian, we're just waiting for you to come back to fucking 538, to be honest with you. It's where you belong. I'm almost gonna stop fucking streaming and just watch the chat. You guys are more interesting right now. But it does look like TVB is gonna run away with this, just for the fact that, as I was saying, if you look here, look at how many TVB castles are not shielded. because they're confident that even with T14 solos, they're able to defend their castles. You haven't seen any of BK1 try to solo yet, which is kind of surprising, because the less amount of people you have, you're more at a disadvantage. I mean, if you look at BK1, everybody is under shield except for, I think, 9 castles. Oh, our favorite guy. 2 seconds of fame for him. So where's Troublemaker at? Do not see him. Anyway, looking back, it looks like TVB did have one of their supply points reset, but they're back on it right away. BK1 was able to kick him off of Crystal Mine, but 18 seconds for the training grounds, and BK1 doesn't have a rally set to the training grounds yet. So it looks like that will turn red. TVB already has one, a reinforcement rally set, waiting for him. We'll check here at 1,589 to 1,117, so BK1 maybe would have pulled back a little bit, but still a big lead. Latino Super Rally, it was only 1.3 million in there. Oh, that's because they already... Oh, maybe not. Oh, it was just TVB actually reset BK1. Mostly it looks like it's just a battle of T14 infantry. That's all it is. After DC, you'll see T14 infantry get nerfed. It'd be great. People can actually defend again. So it looks like finally Training Grounds was taken over by TVB. Also, another supply... Oh, all the supply points almost are taken over by TVB except for one is still counting down, which might be reset right here. It was not. TVB kicked him out. No, they didn't. Don't know why it says victory. I'm happy I voted for TVB. I'll be able to get back some of my coins that I lost when I voted for us. And yeah, that didn't work out very well. Looks like the rest of the map is almost red. BK1 was able to reset the training grounds. We'll see what that battle report looks like. TVB was able to take that, but there it is. So they did kick Phoenix. Comparison-wise, we have 1,876 to 1,210. TVB's kind of still running away with it. Went from 400 point to 600 point lead now. With 36 minutes left, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if they're hitting any. They're not hitting any. Oh, here's a castle. Okay, so again, when I say that every 300k troops is 1 point, here TVB actually scored more in this attack, even though it might have been wounding low-level troops. So really, Fire is just giving away points to TVB by taking these solos. But again, you need him in a rally, so he's going to have to unshield or just not play it. It looks like BK1 might have soloed a TVB. So here we go. So BK1 here tried rallying a castle with 4.513. See, really they didn't score anything there because they only killed 4.5, but he killed 4.5 in return. So this rally kind of nulled itself. All it did was make TVB have to heal. Osmond, let's see where he's at. Probably still in his hive. Yeah, Osmond's over here. Oh, what the he moved somewhere, let's see. And if you guys didn't know, BK1 did face TVB in KVK this weekend, and TVB did not. Well, TVB did show up to this time. After last time, I know that on Trouble's live stream, Fire mouthed off and said, when will TVB actually be able to beat BK1? Well, this weekend was the weekend, I guess, because they're about to beat him in 2 events. And we all know that DC is the one that matters, as they say. That's also why I don't like streaming, is because you can talk shit and just eat your words afterward, which Fire is about to do, it seems. Anyway, back to, I guess, the stream. TVB has 2 of the buildings waiting to count down. All 3. BK1 just has that dragon tower above that one. It looks like Crystal Mine, Training Grounds, and Armory are being rallied right now by BK1. TVB has counter rallies already set for them. Battle report wise, BK1. Again, Bander, super rallying. Wasting super rallies, I guess, now, because trying to hit this guy isn't going to work, because clearly you've already seen one not work, but let's try another one. Why not? Especially when they have double the fucking capacity in their hospitals. If you're only able to wound 4.4 million, then this guy probably has almost 15 million hospital capacity. To do any damage, you'd actually have to break through his layers. Look at score real quick. Okay, it's 1,987 to 1,242. Right now, it's not looking good for BK1. Sorry for anybody that voted for him. See, I'm happy. I bet on 13-14 because, I mean, to me, it was clear that 13-14 was going to win this. I've seen 13-14 attacks versus BK1s. See, poor BK1 with no strategy maker. What happened to whatever his name was, Mimo or whatever? What do you mean? They have Troublemaker. And they have Fire. Fire will do the strategy for him. So it looks like BK1 was able to reset the Crystal Mine. Dragon Tower finally, well, yeah, Armory fell into TVB's hands. Sorry guys, it's late here. I'm just fucking tired now. It's 11:48. 23:48 for you that speak that language. So Super Rally, they lost against him. TVB attacking again. See again, they're making more points with the killing 2.2, and then wounding 1.3. Let me show you score real quick. Update 2,154 to 1,336. TVB's leading. Does anybody know when 1049 and 328 play? Or if they played, can you post the score in the chat? Two hours they play? 1 hour? I want to see if 1049 beats 328 or if 328 wins. That'll be a good match. If I was gonna bet, I like 328, but I think that 1049 would win that. Just based on after playing both teams. I feel like 1049 will solo most of 328 castles, which will force them to shield. And they'll play probably with 5 castles at most. Eggsy. We still haven't had that talk yet we were going to have. If y'all didn't know, Eggsy's from 538 with me. He's going to stay in 538. Make sure of it. And then we're going to take God of War and bring his ass back to 538, thinking that he's going to leave COK. Yet he's here. Oh, and there's Diablo. We all know Diablo. Hey, if anybody bet on BK1 taking Crystal Mine first, they did take the Crystal Mine first. So there's some points for you. But that's the only thing BK1 took, besides the L from this match. Difference in points right now, comparison-wise, we have 2,259 to 1,420. So TVB actually has pulled over a 1,000-point lead now. Oh, well, not 1,000, 800 point. Again, sorry, I'm tired. So yeah, I'm gonna make mistakes. Math's not my thing right now. Sleep is. Okay, let's ask this, Devil. If you had to choose between 13-14 and BK1, who would you have voted for before this match? That's the only thing that BK1 took besides the Crystal Mine first, was the L. Come on, Brian. You know it's true. So TVB has back in control of all 3 of the towers. Right now we have some time left, so maybe we'll see some castle attacks. So this one, they did score more, but just a few points. Doesn't really matter. It's more bothering to heal than anything. See this one, they didn't really do anything. Real question is, where's Osmond at? Man's hiding from me. I talked to him today. If you guys didn't know, BK1 did purchase bot cannons against TVB again today, and they actually zeroed one of TVB's bigger castles. But clearly that is not having an effect on this match at all. Hey Bat, score right now is 2,236 to 1,471. That's the stats for you. Annihilation number, Bander and their R5 right now is back and forth with killing. See how he has 411 battlefield points. That's mostly, I'm guessing, from actually hitting castles. And I guess he's had 19 defends in buildings, so he's their main holder. Looks like BK1 was able to flip a couple of the buildings again, but most likely will be flipped back. They tried on Crystal, it looks like, and they were not close. Yeah, it's slowly reaching a 1K difference. Diablo is probably happy as hell right now. Diablo. They got your Vaseline, Diablo. You forwarded it to TVB, didn't you? Osmond's playing. Honestly, Osmond's probably chilling though. Like, I saw Osmond's personal score today from, what was it? He had his personal score from KVK. He must have played KVK all day, because I think he was one of the top players. He was in top 5 today. I'm pretty sure he sat on the catapults. I don't know where Osmond is. I saw him earlier. He was in the corner over here, but he moved. He's probably by the supply point. There's Osmond by the supply point. He hasn't healed at all either. He was over 7G. He's down 100 million power. I mean, he really doesn't need to heal, though. It's not like he needs more troops. You're saying Bat? Go to... Yeah, Bat. They want you to go to Kingdom 200, they said. Hey, Diablo didn't sleep in DC. Something else happened. Well, it looks like TVB finally took Crystal Mine. I mean, BK1 at least is trying. Most of them are still in shield, though. There we go. So, TVB finally crossed that 1,000 mark. Congratulations, God of War. If you bet that, I guess you're correct. Oh, wait, you don't have a castle, do you? Showed Osmond stats? Here, let's look. Osmond hasn't really held any buildings, so I don't have any stats from him. We'll see. Yeah, he has no battle reports currently. If you guys want to see anybody's reports, just let me know. I'll post them right now. Yeah, I can show how many castles are under shield. Give me one moment right now. So here's TVB. TVB honestly doesn't have that many. I mean, they do have castles under shield, but most of them are actually actively playing. And TVB is also spread around the map. BK1's all in their hive right now, and when it comes to shield-wise, they have quite a few in shield. Well, okay, a lot of them actually are starting to drop shield, it looks like. But it's a little too late for that. But all of them in the corner are in the shield. TVB's still attacking people, it looks like. Supply point armory, crystal mine. So they're just going to go back and forth with these 3 buildings. Looks like they're starting to ignore the supply points a little more. TVB kind of took the lead early when they took the supply points. But yeah, so it's just back and forth with the 3 main buildings. If anybody wants to see any stats of anybody, let me know. I'll put them out. Yes, BK1 needs an alliance fort to win so they can shoot down people's shields. You're right. That's how they do it. But we're up 2,700 to 51 TVB points, and then BK1's at 1,688. Does anybody want to see anybody's stats? I can put those out for you right now. If they have reports. I'll be honest with you, TVB versus Watt will be interesting. Watt, there's something else. You want to see Mr. Knopf's stats? I can find them for you real quick. Let me just go back and... I just have to find him here. I know that he had reports. Let me just go back and find him. He's one of the first castles to even attack. So, so here's Mr. Knott. Again, as I was saying, this is a newer castle, so I mean, he's done a lot of good work with this castle in the amount of time he's had. But he's also going up against people that have had castles for years now. And, I mean, Mr. Knott, again, he already has all 80 enhancement. He's a big spender, but at the same time, time does matter. People say it doesn't because you can use spend money, but there's only so much, like, you're still not going to be able to get those stats with the money you spend. Yes, it's a helicopter sound. You gotta remember, I'm on an army base. So you're gonna hear helicopters in the background maybe, or whatever is out and about. Salami got, yes, cooked salami now. Maybe, should Salam, maybe Nop should ask for his castle back. Zayed still plays. Austin does not. Well, he does, but all Austin does is collect gold. That man sent me a picture yesterday. His castle is 89 million power. He has almost 6 million gold. That's what he's happy about. I told him he's going to give me those wings. Right now, this is what it looks like. 2,886 to 1,782. BK1 probably contacting their point buyer here right now, telling them to get him some castles to brush. Maybe they're trying to buy one of TDB's castles. What do you need to see? Reports of Osmond. Osmond has not actually attacked anything this. Like, he shit you not, Osmond has literally sat there and joined rallies. He has not had a single battle report when I go back. Like, when I go back and look, even supply points, Osmond has not used this. Sorry about that. It disconnected again. McDonald's Wi-Fi sucking. Damn. Okay, Spinja. Spinja, I heard you had a good night last night. How much did you drink? Hey, you know what? Send me the memes. I want to see all the memes you guys can come up with. I want to see them. If you have a meme that you want to post, go ahead. No, nobody's playing. Nobody actually plays Osmond's Castle, Ryan. I talk to Osmond a lot, and I can tell you right now, Osmond will not trust anybody else in his castle. And he's a stand-up dude. Like, if you message him and he messages back, it's Osmond that's messaging you, nobody else. Okay, score update for you guys: 3,094 to 1,876. Slowly counting down here. But yeah, if you guys want, if you can hit the like button for me, help out a lot. Maybe even Bat knows developers don't love us very much, even though we do shit like this. We really don't get any support when it comes to COK. But hey, I mean, at least we get tickets from other streamers. You want to know why BK1 is not playing as well as usual? I can tell you because, again, 538 has faced BK1 now 4 times. I think it's 4 times. When it comes BK1 using, they love to use their bot cannons on players. They tried to actually cannon my castle in my hive, 3 KVKs ago. Yes, the fort is needed for BK1 to win. There needs to be an alliance fort placed right in the middle of TVB's hive. So we're looking at, again, BK1 still trying to rally. Hey, you guys want to see Breaker? Here, we'll look. Look for the legendary Breaker. He might have changed his name, honestly. No, I've been kidnapped by a helicopter. It's just the fact that I'm sitting right next to an airfield. Like, my barracks are sitting, like, there's an airfield right outside my window. So I hear them all the time. Food stamps phone? Damn, Brian, when are you going to get Warzone? I'm still waiting. You said you were going to get it. Okay, so BK1 now is attacking. One of TVB's castles, Mr. Knop. And TVB's back at Mr. Knop's castle. See, this is giving good points right here to TVB. Trading 3 million for 1 million. Okay, if they brought back Viking, then that would actually benefit 200. Mike was a good player. He was a cocky asshole, but he was a good player. I can say that, though. I played with him. So here we go again. Them attacking Mr. Knop. Mr. Knop might have to shield here eventually. He's gonna run out of healing speed ups. Actually, wait. I'm lying. This castle has infinite fucking resources now and speed ups. So I don't think he'll have to shield anytime soon. So they can just keep hitting him though. .69 crit rate is really low though for Mr. Knop. It's one of the things that he's not working on, it looks like. Doesn't look like much is going on anymore. They're just attacking supply points. Oh, see where this is going. Okay, they set a rally. Super rally to BK1. See where this leads. Oh, they canceled it. Okay, so Osmond, here's your Osmond's rally for whoever was wanting Osmond stats. I love these. Wait, what do you say? No, Bander has not soloed anybody. So Osmond's actually going to rally here. How much time's left anyway? $57 seconds. Wait, Phoenix. Well, I guess maybe it already landed. It looks like Osmond canceled his rally. Okay, so they have a rally on MK. I think we actually rallied MK ourselves too. So Osmond canceled his rally. Sorry, guys. He doesn't want to show you his stats. So we'll see here. Okay, so Kill for Fun is trying to solo. Okay, so MK decided to shield. Guess he wasn't feeling the rally. So now it's just them hitting them. Yeah, the knight is strong. I'd say Knight's one of their stronger players, honestly, out of all of them. I was surprised he wasn't soloing earlier. But it looks like nothing now. Okay. So our final score was a lot to a little. BK1 definitely lost that. And don't ask about this castle. It's level 8. Big thanks to some other YouTubers that decided to hook me up with a card. All of them were shielded in 200 except for Bander, basically, and Salam. Tookie set a couple rallies, but Tookie wasn't able to do much damage. It's nice to see we have over 509 viewers. If some people can hit the like, I have 74 likes on this. We can blow this up. I'll post the link in a bunch of Facebook groups, so if you guys want to watch it again, it'll be available. And if you guys want more of like live streams, I can always live stream for you. Is this castle for sale? This level 8 castle? I got you. Actually, I was going to give it to Brian because, you know, God of War decided he was going to sell his castle. So I decided I was going to make a new castle for God of War. I know he needed a level 8 at least, or higher. But I know that coming up will be 1049 versus 328. I'm going to be going to bed here soon because right now it is 12:21. And it's late. I'm tired. I have to be up tomorrow early. Thanks for, I guess, coming and watching. If you guys want any more streams, just hit me up. Yeah, I'm doing Mr. Knot for Brian. The match is over. I haven't spoke to Kiki for a long time. I haven't spoke to anybody from COK West. I hated that game, honestly. Anyway, it was good that you guys came and watched. It was fun. Well, I'm going to go to bed, guys. Have a good night. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.